Before we go into chapter 2, Wendy Diema, Director of Alliance Française, Trinidad and Tobago.
It is our pleasure here at Alliance Française to receive this wonderful event, to host it today, especially because it is for a great cause. As you know, one of the main mandates of Alliance Française is to promote not only French culture, but also local initiatives, and especially when it ties with France, you know. So tonight's event is really to assist and support local music and local artists to go to Paris, as you know. And so I would like to thank all of you who decided to come out despite the terrible weather that we had today. You are actually the lucky ones, because we know that we have a lot of persons that couldn't come because of that, because of the floods. But thankfully, they can, you know, follow us online and still enjoy the concert. Maybe not in, you know, in person, but virtually, which is great. I would like to congratulate the entire Caribbean Steelpan ensemble, who did a wonderful job in organizing this event, putting it together, and also putting their wonderful music out there. I mean, pan is the national, you know, instrument of Trinidad and Tobago, and it is really great that back in France we will be having the pleasure to enjoy that music and export it. This is particularly important because in our environment we have French territories as well. So that is the way as well for us to get together and put this music forward. So once again, thank you for being here, and I hope you enjoy. Well, no, I'm sure you will enjoy the rest of the evening. Thank you.
Chapter 2 is called La Ville Lumière.
Hi, good evening, everyone. Good evening. How is everyone doing tonight? Well, this evening. Y'all are good? Great. So I'm going to bless you with a song. I wrote it when I was, let's say, about 20 years old, and I was in church, you know, spiritual background and stuff. So I hope you enjoy. My name is Hadassah Bagal. I'm like a flower that blooms through your eyes. Sigh, that flower, and you're my guide. I'm like a flower that blooms through your eyes, and I, that flower, and you're my guide. I will need your lettering, and you will pour it on me. I will need it to grow, to grow. I will need your lettering, and you will pour it on me. I will need it to grow, to grow. I'm like a sheep that goes astray, yes, and I, your sheep, and you're my shepherd. I'm like a sheep that goes astray, yes, and I, your sheep, and you're my shepherd. And if I run away, you will run after me, yeah. If I run away, you would run after me, saying, yeah, we'll leave the 99 and come up to that one. That one is me, is me, is me, darling, yeah. We'll leave the 99 and come up to that one. That one is me, is me, is me, yeah.
Atlanta, na na na. But all my heart is in Havana. There's something about his manners, Havana. He didn't walk up with that, how you doing? He said there's a lot of girls I can do it. I knew him forever in a minute. And Papa said he got Milo in him. He's got me feeling like ooh. I knew it when I met him. I loved him when I left him. Got me feeling like ooh. And then I had to tell him I had to go. Oh na 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 na, Havana, ooh na na. Half of my heart is in Havana, ooh na na. He took me back to East Atlanta, na na na. But all my heart is in Havana. My heart is in Havana, Havana, ooh na na. Hey, dance with me, somebody. Come on. Shake a leg. We're here to enjoy the night. Havana, ooh na na. Half of my heart is in Havana, ooh na na. He took me back to East Atlanta, no no no. But all my heart is in Havana. My heart is in Havana, Havana, ooh na na. All of my heart is in Havana, ooh na na. He took me back to East Atlanta, na na na. All of my heart is in Havana. My heart is in Havana. Take me back, back, back. Take me back, back, back. Take me back, back, back. Thank you, ladies and gentlemen.
want to invite now some remarks from our Deputy Permanent Secretary in the Ministry of Community Development and Culture and the Arts, Miss Susan Sherland, to come to the front.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, good evening, everyone. It's an informal evening, but I'm here in my official formal capacity on behalf of the Minister of the Community Development, Culture and the Arts, Dr. the Honorable Nyan Gatsby-Dolly. I have a few words to say, but I might or must recognize I had too much wine. Ambassador Serge Lafroff, my colleagues from the ministry, I saw Akua Letha. I want to also thank Ms. Wendy Diama for allowing this evening to take place here at the Alliance. I'm a good friend of the Alliance for many years now. I want to also recognize Ms. Amanda Maria, this is her full name, Amanda Maria Barnett McLeod. She's the manager of Caribbean Steelpan Connection. Excellent, excellent group. I am so thrilled myself personally to be here. Ladies and gentlemen, specially invited guests, pan enthusiasts, everyone, good evening again. I have a prepared speech, but if I'm straying, I must have too much wine into it. But I'll just take some excerpts from it just to share some of the words that I'm saying on behalf of my minister. So personally, as I said, it's an honor for me to be here to experience tonight this concert and to celebrate with you all from Belmont to Paris. I have a special affinity for Paris because as a former member of UNESCO, I took many trips across there and I really, really like it. It's a beautiful city, Ambassador. So I really am thrilled to hear that our own Pan Ensemble, Caribbean Steelpan Connection, is getting across to Paris soon. This evening's concert is promising to take us on a musical journey that has promised and has done a good job from one culturally rich place to another, Paris, France. A city like Belmont, as we heard that this orchestra I think originated from. A city like Belmont, steeped with rich culture, beautiful heritage sites, iconic monuments. Oh, that's Paris we're talking about here. Oh my goodness, I'm getting my speech mixed up. I'm sorry. Yeah, it is Paris, but Paris is that kind of city. I dare say in a short space of time, Paris will have one more world-class attraction to draw people to this scenic destination, the sweet song of Trinidad and Tobago Steelpan. Now, I know Paris has experienced Trinidad and Tobago Steelpan before, and this ensemble, I think, will be yet another exciting addition to our cultural presentation there. So this is one of these opportunities that our dear Ken, Professor Fillmore, spoke about. He wanted to take Pan all over the world. I'm glad that it is being realized. And the Caribbean Steelpan Connection Ensemble, having accepted the invitation to participate in the 25th anniversary celebrations of the Paris-based Calypsociation Steel Orchestra, is doing just that. They're taking Pan to the world. So look out, Paris, here they come. So at the Ministry of Community Development, Culture and the Arts, we recognize that knowledge transfer is integral for the longevity and preservation of unique traditions, cultural heritage, and legacy. This is why we do our best to support cultural exchange programs and encourage citizens, the private sector, and of course our diplomatic partners to partner with us to take the step to promote our culture abroad. Our culture, our heritage belong to all of us, every man, woman, boy, and girl. So lastly, I wouldn't be too long because I know you want to enjoy the rest of the night. Music is and will always be a medium for connectivity and for building bridges across cultures. The Pan is our own vehicle that promotes the essence of Trinidad and Tobago. And so this evening, we appreciate not only the music, but also the journey that this concert also supports the continued diplomatic and cultural collaborations between this country and France. So on behalf of the Minister and the staff of the Ministry of Community Development, Culture and the Arts, it's a long name, as well as all those organizations that strive to take Pan to the world, I commend the work of the Embassy of France and Ambassador Serge Lafroff. Thank you so much for your passion and commitment to the continued development of cultural exchanges between France and Trinidad and Tobago. Merci beaucoup. So the Caribbean, and to the Caribbean Connection Ensemble, you have been promoting culture. I know they're all over the place there, but you have been promoting culture and delighting audiences at home, and now it will be abroad. Keep up the good work, and I ask that you capture some of these milestones and share them with us. So I look forward to hearing about your success in this initiative. Merci beaucoup de nouveau, and thank you so much. Good evening, everyone.
Now let's get to the third and final chapter of this evening's love story. It is, of course, a Caribbean party, and we're talking vibes, because it is Trinbagonians, passion, because we are heading to Paris, and of course, music. Ladies and gentlemen, one more time, the Caribbean Steelpan Connection Ensemble.
He's smiling, and that's because of me. He's happy, I want the world to see. Been living ever happily, yeah. Wondering honestly, how could you not see that we are in love? How could you be talking to talk that stuff? After all this time now you're feeling stuck. Don't hate on us, on us. Looks like you need a love like ours. Then you will know how it feels. Looks like you need a love like ours. You need some happiness still. Looks like you need a love like ours. You need some happiness for real. Looks like you need a love like ours. Don't hate on us. You need a love, love like our own, yeah. Love, love like us. You need a love, love like our own, yeah. Don't hate on us. Like our own, yeah. Love, love like us. You need a love, love like our own, yeah. My boyfriend better than yours, and that's because of me. He's happy, I want the world to see. Been living ever happily, yeah. I'm wondering honestly, how could you not see that we are in love? How could you be talking to talk that stuff? All this time you're feeling stuck. Don't hate on us, on us. Looks like you need a love like us. You need some happiness for real. Looks like you need a love like us. Then you will know how it feels. Looks like you need a love like us. You need some happiness for real. Looks like you need a love like us. Don't hate on us. You need a love, love like our own, yeah. Love, love like us. You need a love, love like our own, yeah. You need a love, love like our own, yeah. A love like us. You need a love, love like our own, yeah. A love like us. Good night, everybody.
continue to mourn, but still celebrate. Because if you knew the man himself, he was nothing but smiles, love, and music. That was a passionate man. So it would be a dishonor for this next song to close off the show, and for it to not only close off the show, but to close off the show as we send the band to Paris, but to close off the show with you sitting in a seat, that is a problem. A huge problem. I want to once again thank you all for coming out this evening. All those on the outside still, thank you very much for your support. Can we get a round of applause one more time for the band themselves? We wish you all the best. And please enjoy the music that is given here. This is Panned by Storm by the now late legend Ken Professor Fillmore. All right. This has been Caribbean Steelpan Connection. Make some noise one more time, please. And please follow all the Facebook pages that we announced earlier, especially Caribbean Steelpan Connection Assam, because I want you to click like and share when we post our first update in Paris. Correct? Let your friends know. Thank you all for coming out this evening. I see in a hand signal saying something. What? Oh, of course, there's official picture taking to happen. So we want to invite, well, you know yourselves, you get accustomed to this, to just come in front so you can have your photo taken. And everyone else, do enjoy the rest of your evening. Have a great week, well, preparation for the weekend. My name is Jarrell Forbes. Thank you all for tuning in. And those on the live stream, thank you very much too for tuning in. If you're interested and you want to participate or make a contribution, you can do so. Just call Alliance Française or reach out to Caribbean Steelpan Connection. I am Jarrell Forbes. Have a great evening.